Another soggy weekend in the Mid-South, but glad you're with us for ABC24 This Week. I'm Richard Ransom, and we're here every Sunday at 9 a.m. and 10:35 p.m. to bring you the real story behind the big stories. Here's what's on our menu for today. Senator Brent Taylor's anti-crime crusade picks up steam with another idea, this time to separate the suburbs from the Shelby County court system and form their own, with their own courthouse, their own district attorney. It's an idea the suburbs seem open to, and one it appears the law might actually allow. I'll ask my panel what they think. And among the thousands of new bills proposed by state lawmakers this year, you can always count on some eye-rolling measures, from banning cold beer sales to making hot slaw the official state food. This year's session does not disappoint. And then there's the measure Memphis City Council will be taking up this week to extend health care coverage to themselves if they've served 2 consecutive terms until they turn 65. Well, this week, the Greater Memphis Chamber taking the rare step of coming out against that ordinance. We'll get to all that in a moment, but first let me introduce my panel today. ABC24 political analyst is Otis Sanford. He joins us as he always does on these special occasions. We also have Chris Tudor, former Shelby County Republican chairman, and Reverend Kenneth Whalum, the pastor of New Olivet Worship Center. And he's also a former city school board member. So before we go anywhere, I want to start with you and your take on Dr. Marie Feagins, the newly named superintendent. You weren't here when that was official last week, and just how you think the school board did in finally making this decision.
Well, I'm glad they made the decision. I was involved intricately early on in the process until I was evicted. But, but I think they made a good choice. But we won't know until we find out whether or not the new superintendent has the courage to stand up to her bosses. Her bosses are collectively the Board of Commissioners. And I dream with me for a minute, what if the new superintendent's first official act is to assign all of the executives who wear the designer clothes and designer shoes and designer handbags at central office? What if she assigns them to classrooms across the district to reduce teacher-pupil ratio and have them in class to learn what's going on in class? If that's her first official act, she's a winner with me.
Well, we did notice one of the things she said during the interview process was that the central office was bloated, in her words. So there may be some changes.
There's no question
there.
about it.